Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are country club adjacent. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby.
Welcome back to saying welcome back of this episode of Country Club Adjacent. I just want to get right into it, okay? Because I got a few late night phone calls this past week. I unfortunately was not able to go on this trip. I was very excited to go to Montana with Mart the Dartsman, and we had this golf trip planned with a stand-up show. We were booked by a friend who's putting it on, and I got a call from Mark being like, I haven't ate in 3 days. And
No. You got a call from me saying I haven't ate in 2 days. Then you got a call from me saying I haven't ate in 3 days.
Yeah. So let's just break it down, see what happened. It looked beautiful. The hotel looked nice. Those are the parts that I knew. I mean, how would I have expected that?
In no way do I blame you. Also, we're joined here with Griff, the stiffened Pippin.
Yeah. Also, we need to.
I heard that there's no food, and
As my food Elias.
As a side note, before we really delve into this, I also got a phone call from Griff, or a stream of text being like, dude, I played in this tournament. We should have won.
I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to talk about this.
He goes, they cheated. They bought a hole in one. And he was so pissed. And then I got a text 30 minutes later being like, we just forgot to turn in our scorecard.
I can't wait for that part. But we got to talk about Montana because Griff, Jake fucking hits me up saying, hey, bro, Jay Larson, Tock, they're doing a Montana comedy show, golf trip. They want you in. Are you down? I go, fuck yeah. He goes, there's no pay. I go, whatever. He goes, but they're going to put us up in a super nice hotel and we're going to play golf. All of it's taken care of.
so you're sold.
So I'm like, sold, bro. I go golf, comedy show. I go food, or not food. I go stay lodging. I go, that's all we need. Because at the very minimum, food is not only provided, but available.
Sure. Of course.
So 2 days before the trip, you flake out because you have to recover.
1 day before the trip.
Yeah. Also,
One
Liv
day.
is on this trip, so Liv is here. Liv is gonna be interjecting here because he's my fucking witness to this shithole of a fucking trip.
Okay, so
the worst trip I've ever been on.
Worse than the elves?
Worse than the elves. So much worse than the elves. Jacques could have had COVID and been paralyzed from the waist down, and he could have provided a better experience than this fucking hellhole of a trip.
So, not that it's a big factor, but I didn't flake. I had to get a tooth pulled, and it was the worst pain I've ever been in, and I physically could not travel.
Okay.
Literally,
Yeah, no.
the day before I
actually
got the
like
tooth pulled.
when I got a tooth pulled, I went to Europe and then I got the bone graft surgery because they
didn't do it at the same time?
Well, they did it. They did it at the same time, but they sewed it up, right? And there's
Yeah.
bone graft. They didn't tell me that cabin pressure was gonna fuck with you, and I had to fly on like 40 planes, and when it was the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, it's tooth pain. Like I had to go to the ER just at 2:00 in the morning because I could not handle the pain.
Yeah. Well, so
there
you flaked the day
ER?
before. Jay Larson flakes the day before. So now it's just me and Alex. We go, all right, fuck it. Me and Alex going to have a trip. We're going to have fun, bro. I go, I talk Alex into the trip basically because he thinks I'm going to flake because I'm the Captain Flake guy. But I call Tuck. I call this motherfucker up before the trip. I go, give me the deets. He goes, listen, the hotel's beautiful. He goes, the golf courses that you're going to play are all free and they're all beautiful. I go, what about the comedy show? He goes, I go, whatever, fuck it, ship it. We go. So we fly out Tuesday all day. We fly out. We don't eat on the plane. We eat a little bit on the plane, but it's plane food. I'm flying into Montana.
I will say, we got meatballs and you ate like one. I ate all mine, so...
But
just
it's
to put
airplane food,
Yeah.
right? And we're going to Montana to a golf resort or a resort that I'm thinking, right? And we're getting in there at 3 o'clock.
Food.
We're getting in there at 3 o'clock. So I'm thinking, food. We leave the course. There's not enough time to get lunch now. So Wantuck picks us up. I go, we're going to go get lunch. He goes, we got to go straight to the course. I go, we go straight to the course. Fuck it. So we go straight to the course. It takes us about an hour and a half from the airport to the hotel. We drop our shit off at the hotel. Then we go to the course. Wantuck immediately gets us stuck in the worst fucking traffic I've ever seen. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. The fucking golf course is 5 miles away. It takes us 45 minutes in fucking traffic because this fucking producer hasn't looked up any fucking back roads or anything. So we're on a one-way. We're fucking 35 minutes late to our tee time. So we show up to the golf course 35 minutes late. I'm starving, but I'm like, fuck it. We're playing golf. I immediately go to the bar. I get a sandwich. I get one sandwich. I eat half it and I go, are we going to eat dinner? He goes, yeah, we're going to get dinner after the round. I go, well, what time are we off the course? He goes, 9 o'clock. We can play till it's dark. And our local here says there's a restaurant at the hotel that's open till 11:30. And then there's another one right next door that's open till 10:30. Perfect. We play till fucking pitch black. It is now 10 o'clock at night. I have not ate since yesterday, Monday fucking morning, right? Or Monday night.
Well, there's a half a sandwich and a meatball in there.
Half a sandwich and a meatball. We get to the hotel. We go, is there food? They go, no, there's no food. I go, all right. Well, I'm looking at Wantuck. I go, what about this? And he goes, there's no restaurant open? She goes, no, all the restaurants closed at 8 o'clock. Well, what about this one over there? It might be open, but I think there's kitchen closed. So we walk. It's 10 o'clock at night. We walk to the restaurant. Their kitchen's closed. So now we walk back to the hotel. And I'm going, fuck it. Either I'll get room service or I'll get like Uber Eats. We'll get McDonald's. I start Uber Eatsing. Uber Eats is not available. There's no Uber Eats. I looked at DoorDash. There's no DoorDash. I start looking. I go to the hotel. I go, where is the nearest food? The guy goes, there's no food. I go, what about room service? There's no room service. I go, so where am I supposed to eat? And he goes, well, it's been like that for 3 years. And I was like, well, I've been doing drugs for 20. That doesn't mean it's fucking right. What do you mean? I'm just supposed to fucking die? He goes, there's a vending machine at the other hotel with ramen in it. This is the fucking suggestion that they gave us. Ramen from a fucking vending machine. I go, there's no room service. There's nothing. I'm looking at Wantuck and I'm like, Wantuck. He goes, I don't know. Like, how was I supposed to know? I don't know. You've been here for 5 fucking years. You're supposed to know.
He did get us something from that bar, though. Remember
Oh my God! Wantuck comes walking as we're walking to the hotel. Wantuck comes walking with like a basket, like a kitchen basket, right? Like a fry basket, right? He like comes walking. I was like, oh my God, this guy got fries. Like, I'll fucking suck him off right now. This motherfucker brings a plate of Fritos. Original flavored Fritos, bro. I almost dude, in my head, I went, either I slap this down as hard as I can or I slap it violently. I hit him in the fucking head. Either way, I'm slapping it out of his hand. Like, that's how pissed off I was. We eat from a vending machine that night. So we go to bed, and I haven't eaten since Monday. And I'm like, already, I'm flying out here, not on my own dime, but I'm doing work for free. I'm doing a shitty comedy show for charity for hungry homeless kids. I'm a hungry homeless adult. I don't have any fucking food. I'm in a fucking 5-star hotel with no fucking food available. I'm pissed. Whatever. Let's try again tomorrow. We wake up the next day. He wakes up, gets breakfast. I have no fucking energy or strength to wake up. So I get up. I go, fuck it. We're going to a nice golf course. Like, let's get food there. Mm-hmm. The local goes, the same local who says, like, restaurant open till 11:30 goes, great breakfast burritos. Go fucking. So now we pull up to this course. Pull up to the course, 10:30 in the morning. Beautiful course. I'm looking, I cannot wait for a breakfast burrito. I get to the bar. The bartender goes, give me 1 second, hon. I go, absolutely, miss. Take your time. She takes her sweet fucking time. She takes her absolute sweet fucking time. She comes back 10 minutes later. What can I get for you, hon? I go, can I get a breakfast burrito? She goes, sure, you want bacon? I go, extra crispy. She goes, absolutely. She goes, you want hot sauce? I go, a lot of it. She goes, perfect. What's your member number? I go, oh, I don't have a member number. I'm a guest. She goes, yeah, I can't sell you it without a member number. So I go to the local. I go, Can I get your member number? Because I need to get a breakfast burrito. Goes, oh, I don't have a member number. Brother, when I walked out, I didn't even say a word to her. I just walked out and I went right up to Tock and I looked at him and I said, listen up. If I don't have a breakfast burrito in my fucking hand within 15 minutes, I'm going home. I'm hopping on a flight and I'm going home. This is fucking ridiculous. Feed me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
How does he react?
He is reacting like I'm crazy. Like I'm the bad guy. Like I'm the fucking psychopath that... Dude, you're going to complain about not eating for 2 days? Like we're at this nice golf course. You're just supposed to eat and play and go hungry. So he goes, we're going to figure it out. So he figures it out. Within like 15, 20 minutes, I have a breakfast burrito. And I'm like, fucking finally, bro. Like, we got the breakfast.
Feel your cortisol levels going down.
How did he get you a breakfast burrito?
Like, they finagled. Like, there was too much conversation.
Yeah.
There was too much conversation that happened to get these breakfast burritos. But I stayed out of it because I know I'm not regulated and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I'm not getting paid and I'm doing this for free and I'm ready to play a great golf course.
Let me ask you this. Are you hungry now?
Am I hungry now?
Yeah.
A little bit, yes. I'm a little bit. And I have the option.
I just want people to know that like they're getting some of the similar emotions that was going on. So this is real.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
It's good. You need to relive that trauma.
So, Griff, when I mean to tell you, now we have a breakfast burrito. Great. We're go play some golf.
You're happy now.
We go play some golf. We We get to about hole 8. We have two groups of 4. We get to hole 8. Marshall kid looks like his name's Casey. Shout out to Casey, the only fucking good guy on the course. A couple of the card guys were cool too. I didn't get their names. He comes out to us, and he comes right out to us. I go, fuck, he's gonna yell at us for like slow play or something. He goes, yo, that group ahead of you is playing like really slow. I'm gonna go talk to him about it, and we just want to apologize. And I go, and he goes, by the way, big fan. I was like, let's fucking go. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Like, here we go. And I go, those guys are with us. Don't worry about it. All gravy. They all have like Secret Service earpieces and shit. So I'm like, great. We're one of the only groups out there that are guests. They know we're out here.
Yeah.
We get to hole 10. I'm ready for a drink and some food. They got a whole shake shack. It's a whole shack.
Sugar shack.
A sugar shack of a bar with food and drinks and like all this shit. We get there. Motherfucking, I go, I'm ready for some alcohol. Can I get a drink? She goes, can I get a member number? I go, I'll fucking kill you, lady. I will fucking murder you. I'll put you behind this fucking 9th hole. I didn't say that to her, but to the policy, that's how I was speaking. I was like, I don't have a member number. They should have said something. No, we can't do it. I know it's a new policy. And I fucking went off. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I was like, we're guests of members here. I'm hungry. What am I, just supposed to die? This is the 4th time I've been denied food in this state. What's going on? I could have got fentanyl right out the gates easier than I could have got a fucking cheeseburger in this hellhole. Like, what are we doing here? She's like, I know, it's a crazy policy. Like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, please radio into whoever's the fucking head. Like, this is fucking stupid and it's inhumane. Ridiculous. Fucking drive off. I'm with someone who was on the trip in my partner, and he starts talking about like, we can't, like, listen, that was way harder than I went. Liv, how hard did I go?
Yeah, I mean, you said that, but you were saying it like calmly but louder.
Yes.
So he was calm. He was just like, this is ridiculous. The thing was that you kept repeating it, and she had to say she was sorry like 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you just kept going.
Yeah.
And then everybody
at
started
that
driving
point,
away.
This is when I started getting some phone calls. And at that point, I go, if I was there, I guarantee you would have food.
Oh, that was the first thing I said to Wintuck, because Wintuck was like,
you trust me? If I was there, trust me, you'd have had food yesterday.
Wantuck said something to him, and Liv said what you're about to say, I think.
yeah.
At some point, you go, listen, what's going to happen here is that you're going to get me food, and I will deal with it on the end. I will make sure that you don't get in trouble. But in this situation, there's no possible way that I can continue to play golf and be a guest at your club without eating. So let's do this now. Let's get this taken care of. It's all good. It's not your fault. But I will talk to the GM and figure it out after. And I'll make sure that we pay after, which I probably wouldn't at that point because I'd put up a fight.
Oh, absolutely. You would not have, you would not have paid
But
it.
no, you get food in the moment. And if it really comes down to it, you go back there and you just take food and you go, listen, I'm friends with the GM. We'll figure it out. It's no worries.
That's
I'm sorry
the
you're in this
attitude that I
situation.
don't take. Like, I am like, I don't want to like step on people's toes, but I will let you know that this is wrong.
Yeah, see,
Well, that's why we need a ham and egg.
You guys are
that's
both-
the problem. You couldn't go good cop bad cop because there was no good there was
cop.
no bad
You
cop.
guys are both.
No, there was no
so-
bad cop.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to be the righteous good cop.
Right.
So Wantuck, they just take it on the chin. I'm driving the cart. The guy goes, yeah, we just can't like be doing that, because like we're guests of members. And I had to look at him and I was like, brother, I'm fucking hungry. And this shit is ridiculous. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I want my shit taken fucking care of. I have money. I'll pay for it. Just give me the option. So we get to the next T-bar. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, what makes it really bad at the end of the day is that you're doing all this for free. If you were being paid a nice chunk of money, it's like whatever. But you're doing
gotta
this
take it on the chin.
Yeah, you're doing this for free. So the least they could do is give you food.
That's not even the least. That's like, that shouldn't even be in the rider. That's like don't murder me. That's like saying the least is don't stab me in the throat. Like, that shouldn't be talked about. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, these are unsaid things,
Yeah.
Like, you feed me, obviously. Like, I shouldn't have to say food.
It's like, will there be a green on this hole?
Yeah. It's like,
We're going to play golf. Is there a flag there?
yeah, like what are we talking about here? Like, I feel like I'm being gaslit, like I'm going fucking crazy. And so, next T-box we get to, here comes Casey. And these two motherfucking cucks hop out of the cart with their hat in hand energy. Like, we're so sorry we made a stink. Like, apologizing for me, you know? Like, I can't, like, I'm so sorry. We don't deserve to be out here, right? The energy I used to have. Remember when we played in Florida and you're like, Mark, when are you going to walk into this country club and be like, I deserve to be here? Today, that day was the fucking day.
Yeah.
That was the day of like, no hat in hand. I deserve, and you don't deserve to have me here. The fucking guy walks right past Wantuck with hat in hand energy. It goes, hey, heard there was a big stink. I'm very sorry. Just give me a credit card. I'm going to take care of whatever you guys want, and I'm going to come bring it to you.
See, at that moment, I used the leverage of not being able to get food in two different moments that I wanted, and I would say I really appreciate it.
But at this
I think at this point, you guys just need to feed us, and because of
been such a
the fact that it is
You
kind
start
of ruined
shaming.
you guys actually
a hassle.
really ruined our experience out here.
100% it ruined my
This is on
experience.
order. Bring it to us. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
Yeah.
you taking care of this.
Yeah, and guess what Wantuck
And you maybe
does?
even put like a weird hand on the shoulder.
He loved me. I hand shouldered him. I shouldered him a lot.
Yeah.
Jake
Wantuck
loves
just
that.
handed him his credit card. Wantuck handed him the credit card.
Yeah.
And I was like, that should have been done. That should have been done 2 fucking weeks ago when the tea time was booked. You know?
Yeah.
So, hands him the credit card. So all the shaming, right? Now, within 2 shots of the hole, all our group has drinks and alcohol, and now everyone's having a good time. We got food, we got drinks, and everyone's like, oh, damn. Like, yeah, oh, thanks, Mark. You got this and that. But not even like a thanks, Mark. Like, oh, we shouldn't have handled it like that, right? We get to the So now, the day's over. We're going to the comedy show, which is a shit fucking comedy show. It's a fundraiser comedy show. It's one of the worst experiences
Hell
you
gig?
ever want to do.
You call it a hell gig?
It's a hell gig, but with good intentions because it's got a circus tent, so there is a ceiling, and the crowd wasn't too bad, and they did pay for the show. So the motherfucker has. I can't even talk about the craziness of the comedy show. I got to talk about that on the off podcast, maybe Patreon, because this shit's ridiculous. But we get to the show. It's at a barbecue restaurant. Fuck yeah! Finally, we get food. Barbecue restaurant, 8 p.m., 7:30. We get there. We get to our food for the comics. It's fucking lunch lady Susan food. It's cafeteria shit with fucking these things, the fucking ding-dings, the tins.
It was
That's
cold.
just cold. So I go, Alex, fuck it. We're fucking buying ourselves a family dinner. Go up, get us a family dinner for after the show. We're going to go to our hotel room. Fuck off, everybody. Alex comes marching back. He goes, yeah, they don't do to-go food. I go, haha, funny. They would not give a poor, fat, short Mexican to-go food. They looked him in his eyes and said, we're not letting you order food.
Yeah, they literally wouldn't have done that to somebody else. But they saw him and thought, he's trying to get free food because he's Latino.
Yeah, but we were willing to pay. He said, we're going to pay for it. Nope. So now now I go, fuck, we can't order? I go to the lunch lady, Susan.
Just stop there, just so we can all learn from the experience.
Yeah.
In the future, Liff, in those situations, you almost have to strong arm them and come in with way too much confidence of saying, hey, we're the performers on the show. The food you gave us was pretty much unacceptable and cold. We'd like to eat.
I like that.
and-
God damn it, Jake. This is why we need you.
Yeah, but see,
'Cause
here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
A barking dog.
Here's
bro.
the thing. I have
I'm
to.
just a fucking wild animal.
Yeah.
I need the guy holding my
You're a
leash.
And then you
pit
go-
bull that's been chained up and hasn't been fed in weeks,
and then
and you
you
can
go-
see its rib cages.
And then you go, we'd like to do a nice gesture by paying for this food, even though in reality there was food that should be supplied for free. So ideally, if you can let me talk to your manager, I think we can work out how to get this for
Let me
free.
talk to your
But at the very least, you will take this order and you're going to eat it outside to go.
Sometimes you need Karen Bergstein.
And then you go, oh, do you have styrofoam in this establishment? You do.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So you
Well-
do
Do you
to-go
have
order.
coffee? Do you have ice?
Yeah.
You have iced coffee.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you
well,
have plates? Okay,
remember,
well, then we'll return the plates.
Yeah.
I stay
Then
in
you
my
don't return
lane.
the
I don't know how far I can
yeah.
go.
He's
so
very-
if you guys give me permission to go far, I'll go
Problem is
far.
you have two pit bulls. We need our owners. You know, like we need like.
But I'm a tamed pit bull.
I'm not.
He's not.
I'm
So
not.
when that happened, when they didn't even look me in my eye and they were like, we don't do that no more, I just turned around and walked away because I'm
Listen-
like, I'm not going to, I'm here with you guys. I don't want to put like a bad rep on you guys or make you
And we
look
thank you
bad
for that.
or
Thank you
anything.
for
They
that.
don't
So
serve
I just walk away.
Latinas. They don't serve Latinas in Montana.
Lift's
And
a
I don't
pitbull
like
that,
Montana.
Lift's a pitbull that
He's been to the cage.
yeah,
Liv has been to animal
like-
control, and he's not going back.
I'm not going.
yeah, and he's like
I've
so
been in
nice
the house
to kids.
the whole time, and I'm ready to fucking tear someone up because I
See-
have owners.
Yeah, they're just not here right now.
He's not here right now.
You were
But
never
they'll take me
trained.
back home.
Listen, my
See-
mom's not here.
Mark was never potty trained.
I'm the fat dachshund that's used to being fed treats all the time, so I would have just walked into the kitchen and started munching.
Yeah, they would've
I
been like,
wouldn't even talk.
don't worry about him.
I don't have time to talk to you. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I would have
Griff
just gone to
goes
the
up to the
kitchen.
counter and just stands there because he knows they have treats.
That's
I'm
me.
like, oh, he's cute.
Yeah,
Give him some.
we'll give him a treat. He's
Yeah.
gonna keep giving us puppy eyes.
So we do this show.
All these situations are avoidable in my head, but I have so much empathy.
As the producer, like if you were the organizer,
Yeah,
you would
doesn't
be the
happen.
one. Doesn't happen. But if you
you
pride
power move
yourself,
with a card up top, and none of this is a
yeah,
situation.
you pride yourself. So we don't get food. Oh no, we get food because I go into the fucking kitchen myself.
Yeah, because they were taking it away
I
already.
literally, they took the food away, and I had to go into the outside kitchen and be like, "Yo, this is fucking ridiculous. Can we please feed us?" And they were cool. They were really cool. They let us take to-go food that was absolutely freezing cold. It was horrible barbecue food. I was fucking pissed at this point because this fucking guy, it has been. Because we're like, well, there's no food. He goes, oh, you got to have money. It's has been. And they were so like accepting of the
Has
fact.
been?
Dude,
That's what he said. Has been.
You gotta tell. So Mark was in there complaining, right? And everybody was cool about it, but there was one guy that looked like he definitely grew up in the area that we were at, and he was like taking offense to Mark, and he goes, "Yeah, that's has been." That's how it's been, but like really mad. And then he's like, "You gotta have money," and I can just see Mark's face like,
I was pissed.
I was panting.
I was
Dude, you got turned down by the cashier, so you went right to the source.
Yeah.
But then the source didn't give you.
Dude, I was fuming. Meanwhile, Wontuk's having a gay all fucking time with his stupid money laundering of fucking comedy show. It's like, oh, it's a fundraiser. Fuck off! Where's my food? Any fundraiser is a fucking money laundering operation, bro.
So now Mark is that dog at the fence just barking at all the other dogs.
Yeah, so then I do my set. Everyone comes up to me afterwards like, oh my God, you're so funny. It's like they're like surprised, you know? And it's like, oh no, I just traveled the world doing this. Like, I'm doing you a favor by being out here and making your shit fucking fat crowd of a town laugh because I'm hungry. Like, fuck off, bro. Like, yeah, I am funny. So fucking feed me, you bitch. We fucking leave. We go back to the fucking hotel. Everything's closed again. We go to the barbecue restaurant that we went before. Supposedly it was open. Nah, it's closed. Whatever. We're leaving tomorrow. Me and Wontuck are having we're having a good time. Whatever. Now he wants to start to give me notes. And this is where it flies off the fucking rails. Because in my head, Wontuck should be going like this. I'm so sorry. This trip has been a fucking fiasco. It's been a goddamn shit show. I, as a producer, should have let you guys be fed. The course today was ridiculous. I'm so sorry. If you want to do this next time, I promise, at the very minimum, you'll be fed. No, Wontuck starts giving me notes saying, hey, man, you just didn't handle it correctly at the golf course. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You weren't giving me notes when your fucking ass was drinking the fucking alcohol and food that I got you. And then he says, well, it makes it a little easier when you give him a credit card. He tried to take a W off my hard work. I could have fucking choked him out. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, then he starts going to defend the golf course by saying, like, it was just a miscommunication. I go, if there was a miscommunication, why the fuck does all these fucking idiots have Secret Service squiggly earpieces? How can you have a miscommunication with earpieces? And then you know what he does? He goes like this. He drinks his beer. And then he goes like this, if I was your manager, people know you. Because we were being recognized all over the course. All over Montana, people were coming up to me and Lift. And like they were blown away by it. They were like, what the fuck happened? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. We've been working hard for the past 3 years on content. All channels. Feeding ourselves. He goes, if I was your manager, like you just you're too big to like act like that, like to like get fed and stuff. And I was like, Wontuck, this pissed me off. If you were my manager, you would have never let me go on this fucking trip.
Yeah.
That's what I told. I was like, Wontuck, you would have don't give me notes. I'm giving you notes. This is your note time. If you were my manager, I would have never agreed to fucking go on this fucking trip. I would have flown home the day I didn't get fed. Like, this is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Try to give me notes. And then the bartenders start freaking out.
No, that's not what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was kind of blacked out at this point.
So he was blacked out because I still remember one of the funniest parts is when we were going up. You missed this part.
Oh, I missed
it. And he was already kind of drunk, and there was a guy with food all over his beard.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark was just staring at him and started filming him, and that guy was so drunk himself. And then Mark goes, I'm so fucking hungry, I almost took a bite off that guy's beard. And then, but no, so what happened was, so they started arguing. You guys were arguing after the manager thing. And there was 2 people that were there already that I guess recognized you.
Yeah, because I heard when I walked in, the dude recognized me, but it didn't seem like he was a fan because he mumbled to his buddy like, yeah, it's a fucking podcast or some shit, blah, 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 blah. Like, it was like one of those.
And so as they're arguing, Mark gets very like animated for one thing, and he stands up and like literally touches that guy's arm just like with his shirt or something like that. And that guy immediately turns around and puts his hands on Mark, and he's like, yo, calm down. So immediately I'm like, yo, they're good. And then our whole table starts yelling they're good. And then Mark and Wontuck start just going straight after this guy, right? And they're just like, why the fuck?
Me and Wontuck are arguing, and then this dude tries the third man in, and both me and him are like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, we turned to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
Yeah.
And his boy was just like laughing to himself.
Yeah. And then so that happens, and then in the middle of that, right, like they're the 3 are yelling, and the bartender just all casually goes, take it outside. So, and then that led into that ending, and then that's the video. After that, I didn't get that on video, but the video I sent you guys where Mark goes immediately back to yelling and being animated, and what's his name? Trey?
James?
No, not James, the other guy that was there.
Nate.
Nate goes, all Nate goes is like, hey, let's calm down because they already told us to get, oh, they're kicking me out. And then that's what happened to that video.
I don't remember that. I just heard, you got to leave. And I was like, oh, they're kicking me out? That's what I was. Oh, you're going to kick me out? what? I'm going to get arrested? And what's going to happen? They're going to feed me a hot meal? And I fucking laughed.
They still feed me in jail.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I love Nate, by the way, dude. Shout out Nate Craig. We're going to have him on the pod soon.
He's
dude.
fucking great.
Dude,
In this moment, I feel like the parent who allowed their kid to go on a solo trip for the first time.
Yeah.
And like, I get that it wasn't your fault, but I'm like, maybe he's not ready to travel by himself.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. That's
You
crazy.
sent your dog to doggy
crazy.
daycare and it fought all the other dogs.
No, you sent me on a trip as a kid with a fucking child molester is what you did. And then I yelled at him, please don't fuck me, sir. And you were like, you could be nicer about it. Unbelievable. I've traveled by myself. I've traveled the world by my fucking self. I've traveled the world. I've been to fucking...
Well, you had your uncle
dad.
Bert Kreischer.
I had my dad.
Yeah.
Very true. And my
Dad
dad
was
took care of me.
Yeah, he took care of you every step of the way. There was no logistical thing you had to think
I know.
about.
And then you sent him with me with no leash. So he's just a wild dog just running around going crazy.
All right, you're right. Maybe I'm not ready to travel by myself. But put me in a position where I can, you know? You know, like don't put me in this fucking half rate. Dude, we would have done this trip 2 years ago when we first started our channel. We're too big to fucking be fucking
Not eating.
In my
We're
head,
too
from the
big to be
beginning,
doing that.
on paper, in the beginning, it would have been great because me and Jay Larson would have been there. We were going to film matches for YouTube, which you did. I'm very happy that you did that. You started Mart Ones, which is a new series that's
it's
coming out
Dart
on
ones.
YouTube.
Learn it.
Sorry, Dart Ones, which is one-on-one matches with darts with
Yes.
the dartsman. And you know, it would have been this great trip. But I'm sorry that you had to go. I really am sorry you had to go through all that.
That being said, yeah, I love Tuck. I love him. I still do. Like he texted me that night and he was like, "Hey man, I just hope you'll come next year." And I texted him. I said, Tuck, I love you, bro, but I promise you I'll never do this trip ever again in my entire life.
Meanwhile, I was trying to text Tuck, and I texted him. I was like, I hear you're starving my guy. And
Yeah, because you called me first.
yeah, I was talking to Liff, Tuck, Mart, trying to figure out what's going on. I was just on my couch in pain. And Tuck was sending me messages of like, everything's going amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Tuck is like the uncle that the house is burning down.
Yeah.
And he's like, everything's fine.
yeah. And I'm like, so what is that? I'm getting two completely different stories.
Yeah.
Here.
It was
So-
it was horrifying. It was by far the worst trip I've ever been on. Hands down. No shouts out to Moonlight Basin. They are a shithole course. Their course fucking is trash. The way they treat guests of members is horrendous.
They look beautiful.
Beautiful
It's-
course.
It's the land is great. The course is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. No markers, no like, hey, aim here. There's no tips. They don't come out and give you like some nice friendly advice. I lost maybe 70 fucking balls out there because the course is designed like a fucking track to eat up Pro Vs.
Yeah.
It's trash. The only redeeming quality, a couple of nice car guys, and shout out to Casey. He's going to go far in the golf world because that guy knows about personal relationships with guests. Other than that, the general manager could eat my fucking dick. The whole fucking course sucks. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Moonlight Basin. No shouts out
Mark
to
did
Moonlight
lose
Basin.
$36 worth of my balls that I
did.
bought.
Thank you, Edge.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got to vent.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I'm glad you came back with a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And,
Big
you know,
Sky
it's
Resort was
you know,
fun.
You got to learn from
Comedy show
you
was
gotta learn
fun.
from what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into Griff's debacle, I want to say we do have a guest on today's episode that we are going to get into right after we finish talking to Griff. We have Will Cullen on the show, this amazing artist, musician. He's huge on social media, so he's coming up right after this. But Griff, at what point did you realize that you forgot to turn in the scorecard?
Yeah, dude. Dude. So, because I was telling him about the Theragun debacle with Nate Craig, because I was like, you know who Nate is, right? I was telling him, he's the homie, right? When you got to the prize giveaway, you in your head was like, I'm winning second place, correct?
No. So let me paint the picture who I'm playing with. This dude who Never judge a book by its cover. This guy's 5'4", on a lot of steroids, yoked out of his mind, just spent 5 years in prison and just got out. That on paper you wouldn't think would be a good golfer. +4 handicap. +4.
Like
guy's
had hands?
The guy's a stick and he bombs.
And he has hands though? Did he have hands?
He had the whole game, everything.
I love, dude, like, because when Liff hits a putt or a good chip, when burly dudes.
Yep, it's hot.
When like big fucking burly dudes hit
Have nice
like,
hands?
finesse
Oh.
a hand shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
He had the wedge game.
Hard as a rock,
Yeah,
bro.
just a stock little, just a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
5 years in prison somehow is a +4.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible. I guess he's been working on his game.
Yeah.
In the pen. I don't know how he did it. The guy's a stick.
Yeah.
So
that's sick.
this is a tournament sponsored by an alcohol company. So everyone in the group.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So everyone in my group is
What?
getting
What is this, alcohol for felons?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
So everyone in my
Okay.
group is getting hammered. I'm like, I want to win. So I'm going to fucking carry this team. I'm in a cart with a guy named this just big monster Native American named Jason Braveheart. We all call him Braveheart. He's just a big bastard. He starts getting hammered. He is so much fun. And he's just saying all kinds of wild shit. So we're playing, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to carry the team because our stick gets a little too drunk. So I'm like, I'm going to fucking carry the team. And we ended up getting like 4 eagles and 3 pars. And on one of the holes, I think we ended up getting 5 eagles.
I'm sure
but,
you did.
But there was a 10.
I'm sure you got 5 eagles on one hole. Knowing how
On
you
one
play
hole.
scrambles. Yeah.
So we go to turn in our scorecards, and there is I don't turn in the scorecard. It's the stick out of prison that has the scorecard that's turning it in. So I go in.
You can't trust people out of prison, bro.
Yeah. So I go in, I'm chatting with everyone, doing what I do. I ask everyone like, hey, what'd you shoot? What'd you shoot?
Oh,
and
God,
we're 18 under, and there's like another group that's like, yeah, we shot 19 under. And I'm like, God damn it. What the fuck? How did you beat us? And he goes, yeah, I don't know. We just had a great round. And obviously we bought the hole in one on the par 3 where you could pay for charity. I go, wait, what? We weren't aware of that fucking hole. I go over to somebody there. I'm like, hey, wait, who's the guy? And I talk to this guy. We didn't even see you. Can we just pay you now for the hole in one? He goes, no, it's already over. I'm pissed off. I'm like, God damn it. Fucking, we beat these guys. Like, we would have tied them and beat them in a fucking playoff. I'm texting Jake. This is fucking bullshit charity holes. We fucking would have beat their fucking ass.
I would say the same exact time I was getting off the phone with Mark.
Yeah. So you're
I was just like on my couch being like, dude, I can't let these guys go anyway.
no. You can't.
Oh my God.
You can't let us go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm pissed. We got cheated from buy a hole in one. And then I'm like,
Griff, you're going to charity tournaments thinking you're getting competition. They're not for competition,
This
guys.
is what happens when you just
I don't-
care about winning these tournaments. What'd you get for a prize?
hold
What was
on,
first
let me
place
finish.
prize?
Let me finish. So I'm pissed. I'm like, we fucking lost. That's bullshit because that
Yeah.
hole in one. And then I look over at the stick who's hammered, and I go, we fucking lost. He goes, no, we didn't. No, we're good. And I guess he turned in like a 21 under or something. And then we ended up winning, and like he gives a hammered speech and then just drops the mic and walks off.
So
and
wait,
like
you did win?
we did end up winning. But here's the thing, because he threw in a weird scorecard, but we would have won anyways. So it was really weird. But yeah, we ended up winning. And they
Wait.
Yeah. It wasn't over when I
Wait,
thought we'd lost.
Hey, Griff, tell us this story as if you didn't think you were going to be judged because you weren't on a podcast. What happened as far as the scoring?
I thought we were one back from this other group after talking to people and thought, damn it, we got second place. I wasn't in charge of the scorecard. And while I was talking to them, the jail dude turned in our scorecard as a score that was not our score. So I think we would have won anyways, but he cheated.
Yeah, but maybe I took the story differently, but I was under the impression that you were prefacing that you and this prison guy, this ex-con, got cheated
Colluded?
out of a charity tournament.
Oh, and then went and did that?
But now you're just telling the story. The ending is you cheated with this ex-con.
I didn't tell him to do that. He went and did it on his own.
Yeah, but
And I'm part of that group.
yeah,
so
you're still guilty.
I'm definitely guilty as charged.
Dude.
I didn't tell him to turn in that scorecard
Alright.
at that number, but
Alright.
he was like, no, I'm not gonna lose kind of attitude.
I'm
So he went
happy
and
for
turned
you.
that in.
I'm so happy for you.
But
What
I
did
was
you win?
but here's the thing, I
What
was
did you
mad texting Jake because I had taken the L. I had taken the L.
Yeah, but you're doing the thing where you hit a good shot and then you throw your club and then it's like 5
Just
feet on the
on
green.
paper, I don't think
That's what you're doing in real life.
On-
Like on the golf course, you hit a good shot and then you fly off the rails and it's 5 feet by
And
the green.
I'll never stop doing that. I can't help it.
on paper, Griff, there's no way this stands up in court because I have the text trail of you text me how you're upset that you got slighted, and then all of a sudden you win the golf tournament, right? I'm not saying you did it.
Well,
but
they hadn't done the awards yet. They
in
hadn't done the
court-
awards. This I
Did he
got
confirm he won the golf tournament through text?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
afterwards.
Oh,
But no,
that's good. At
when
least
I
he
was
kept
texting you,
updated.
I was mad that we got second place.
Yeah, he was just trying to flood you, bro.
Yeah, when I
Like
when
me.
I
I was trying
texted
to
you
flood you.
angry about getting the L, they hadn't done the awards yet, and I guess our guy hadn't turned in the scorecard yet.
Because he was too busy photoshopping it to make it look like he didn't erase an 18 under.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like this was worth it?
No, it never is.
It's-
I didn't feel good.
Would you guys win?
A pretty sick trophy.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, and then you know what? Yeah, I remember that because you know what Griff said to me. He goes, "Dude, I'm bringing the trophy into the office, and we're putting it up." I go, "Griff, if I ever in one point in my life even see that trophy,
I'm breaking that
I'm
trophy.
breaking it immediately.
I'm snapping
I do
that
not
trophy.
want that thing in this
Yeah.
office. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not what we stand for.
We snap cheating trophies. Sorry, bud. Dude, can you have you ever played golf? By the way, I didn't talk about golfing with Wanta. Have you ever played golf with this guy?
Yeah, I played with him.
Dude, he's the worst golfer to play with. Both him and James Davis are the biggest cunts on the
Why?
fucking golf course.
What do they do?
Dude, we get to the first resort, we get to the first round, and this motherfucker, they warm up for like an hour. They hit the range for an hour. They hit the range for an hour. We get to the first tee, both of them spray one. And they go, breakfast balls, right? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're warmed up for an hour, but sure, take a breakfast ball. I just hopped off the flight. I pipe one down the middle. That's what I do. Wontuck gets lucky on the first hole, bro. On the first hole, he uses a fake drive, right? Because he sprayed one. Then we're playing a match. Then he hits one. I give him a bogey putt like this. I give him or it's a par putt. I go, yeah, that's good, bro. He goes, well, it's for fake par. I go, yeah, give yourself a fake par. That's fine for our match. You give a fake. It's like a given putt. It's fine. We're setting the energy. Bro, I blang a putt like this far past for par, and he doesn't give it to me. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I just got to see it. And like totally serious. Like, and I was like, oh, okay. And he's
After
like, yeah, I gotta see it.
just gave him a
After I
putt.
gave him a cheating par, he made me putt out my par, and I missed the putt. And I was like, yeah, whatever. But in my head, I was like, this is one of the worst golfers I've ever played with my entire life. Let's get to James Davis at the end of the match. On hole 9, I am smoking this guy, right? On hole 9, he sprays one. I pipe one down the fairway. I fucking hit one perfectly. Second shot, it's a par 5. He's still looking for his ball. I go help him look for his ball. In the match, may I add. I find the ball perfectly placed up, which felt a little, I'm not going to accuse, but it was a perfectly visible placed ball. Mm-hmm. So I go, James, right here. Oh, he hits his ball. He hits his shot. I hit my shot. He hits it to like 40 feet. He makes a putt. He's got this much for bogey. I have this much for birdie. He goes to make it. And I'm like, I go, that's good, bro. It's for bogey. It's good. I don't want to win on you like missing that, you know? I have a putt for birdie. Mm-hmm. He makes me putt it. That's fine. I blang it a little by. I have this much for par.
Like a foot.
Like a foot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like waiting for him to give me the match. I got to see it. And I was like, dude, am I in an alternate universe where I just helped you find your fucking drive and gave you a bogey putt on YouTube and you're going to make me see it?
Yeah.
Like it was, dude, like I've never played, like these guys have been playing the game their whole life and they are the two biggest cheaters. cheaters on the golf course.
I mean, yeah, dude, they work for Golf Pass. Like, what do
Yeah.
you expect?
Yeah.
I will say, so you guys know Mark isn't exaggerating because I was filming it. I remember how long his putt was for bogey and Mark going, yeah, good. That's good. And in my head, I'm like, holy fuck. That's a big ass putt to just give to somebody. And
But it
then-
was like, dude, it's Payne Stewart. I don't want to Payne Stewart, Colin Montgomery. I don't want to win on YouTube for you like missing a fucking like 3 putting from
Yeah.
there. I don't want the audience to see that because Lord knows you got that in the bag, buddy. We saw you lose 3 balls before the fucking match started filming on the first hole, and I still gave you the free bogey. Fuck out of here, bro. These people, man.
Man,
Grimy.
what a life. Well, I'm excited for all of us to be together this week in Boston, and then I'm going to hang out with my family for a little bit, but then we're meeting up in Oregon for another back off thing up there, and then we have Live in New Jersey. So 3-week stretch. We're all going to travel together. It's gonna be super fun. Before we get to Will Cullen, let's take a break and pay some of these green fees, and then we'll come back with our guest.
What's up, everybody? We're paying some green fees with one of our favorite sponsors, Long Drink, Long Summer. What a beautiful handcrafted beverage from the islands of Finland. Handcrafted in 1952. Is Finland an island?
I guess
Sure. Maybe not.
I guess anything's an island if you really think about it.
If you really think
Wow,
about
the
it,
mindset.
the world is an island.
It's called an island mindset, and Long Drink's got it down.
Damn right. And you know what I like about these?
What do you like about it, Mart?
I like that they are crisp, clean, refreshing, and low calorie. Also, real alcohol, not that hoity-toity BS seltzer beverage, malt liquor. Yuck. I like a good alcoholic beverage myself.
Long Drink, the title sponsor of this podcast and our nationwide golf tournament, which will be in Boston a couple days before you heard this.
28th.
Yes. And also, Long Drink, Long Drive, Long Summer. I mean, you can't find a better drink for the golf course
No.
and a better partner for Country Club adjacent.
And if you like Country Club adjacent, you better like Long Drink.
Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to Country Club Adjacent. I'm Mart the Dartsman. I'm here with Jake Equity Adams and Griff Florf the Starf Pippin. And out of studio is Blake the Jebber Weber. He is DJing in NYC. And we have a special guest in studio. Jake, take it from here.
I'm so excited that he is here. I don't know, for the last 6 months to a year, maybe. I think I've seen every one of your videos.
Oh, shit.
You know, I first saw you on TikTok. Will Cullen is here. If you're not familiar with Will, he's incredibly talented musically because he makes these videos where he basically goes up to strangers, sets up a camera, and he has this catalog of music in his head where you can just basically play any song possible. And he'll ask the person what is your favorite song or what are you listening to right now if they have earphones in, and he's able to just play it. It's pretty incredible. My first question for you, Will, is how many DMs have you gotten from boyfriends that are upset that you have saying in front of their girlfriend?
It's actually awesome because it's 86% guys following me. And even the best thing is when guys interact, I get DMs from guys saying, dude, can you sing to my girlfriend? That would be funny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, sure. I've gotten caught a few times where I was singing to a girl and then the guy comes out or stuff like that.
Oh, really? See, that's the content we want to see.
Yeah.
That's only happened once when I got it on video. Otherwise, I kind of
Wait, what
just blows
happened
up.
that one time?
Oh, he just came out. He's a little fratty, and then he came
Oh,
out.
I think I saw that. Yeah, I saw
and then
that.
the girl was cute. I was no intention, but he comes out fuck, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, he literally said that. He's like, "So, bro," and I was like, "Oh, I can just sing you a song instead too," because I made no intention. Then I sang him. Oh, and then he requested Coldplay. I was like, "All right, tough guy." But
So he didn't even need the girl. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
wanted, yeah.
But no,
okay.
he was cool, and
It was
then
more of a
he's-
beard.
yeah,
Yeah, that kind of sucks to get caught fucking guitar cucking someone's girl, bro. I would much rather have someone have their penis inside of my
I was just
girlfriend
gonna say
than someone serenading. If I walked in and dude, Will was singing to my girlfriend on her bed, I'd be so fucking mad.
No, but then
I'd be
I
like,
turn
get your
it around.
fucking dick out and put that inside. Do not use your voice. Make her fall in love with you? What the fuck?
Nah, that's way more dangerous.
Well, dude, just wait, and then I'll turn it, and I'll be like, "Hey, we got any favorite songs?" And then it's a whole different story.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're
Yeah,
gonna be
get
able to
involved.
play like Larry June Smoothies in 1991.
You know, yeah, that's a good point.
Damn it!
Well, because
was
I am in
really
Nashville,
hoping for that.
so LA, it was gonna be a challenge, like coming out here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, all right, the only Latina stuff I know is like Despacito. It's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
But like, it's like I talked to a couple of people, just like asking around, like, oh, what kind of music you like? What kind of music you like? Just like, so then I can go home, like listen to a bunch of it, try to learn some, and then it was all like, yeah, Bad Bunny. I don't know Spanish. Like, don't.
I would have definitely learned like Draco the Ruler, Flu Flamin'. I would have learned like
That's not real.
Shoreline Mafia.
That's not real words.
I mean, yeah, you got to learn to LA if you want to come to LA.
I know.
And especially like you come into LA, you got to check in first. You know, so like as a young content creator, I would have reached out to the like Wills and the Liams out here and been like, yo, is it cool if I slide out to LA? Because it's dangerous out here, bro. There's other guitar content creators, you know?
Morgan J. You
Yeah,
better watch
Morgan.
out for Morgan J.
Dude.
You know Morgan J?
I think so.
He's a stand-up and he like serenades.
Oh yeah, and
audiences.
he's like does like improv songs.
Yeah.
I
I
think he did, like,
love that
yeah,
guy. Actually, that's
yeah.
one of the first guys I followed on TikTok. Now that I think
His
about it.
DMs
really?
are fire.
That's it, yeah.
He gets some fire DMs.
Oh yeah.
Mainly from dudes.
Oh well, same. It's
They're
like
good DMs.
honestly, I have never been happier with like mostly guys, like a guy following, because they're so cool. Like
Oh, yeah.
I will go out and like every time it's Nashville. Nashville's like a lot smaller than you think. So especially like that's where I film all my videos. Like I put Nashville as a location just because. But that's also so much easier. It's Morgan Wallen and Taylor Swift. Got them down.
Yeah.
But like when I go out and stuff too, it's like a bunch of older dudes that are like, oh, Will Cullen, let me get you a drink. And then all the girls are like, oh my God, can you sing me a song? I'm like, no, I want to.
Oh, yeah, they're wingmanning. They're wingmanning for you.
Hell,
Yeah,
nothing
man.
better than an
100%.
older wingman.
Did
Dude,
you-
and they're awesome.
Did you grow up in Nashville?
No, so I am from the middle of nowhere, like Wisconsin. I was born.
Oh,
And then I
shit,
moved
you
to
are.
like Chicago-ish, Illinois area.
Yeah.
And then I went up to Wisconsin for school for 2 years. And
I
then
got family in like St. Charles and stuff.
Oh, I'm from Naperville.
Oh, no shit.
So that's really close.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Wow.
Yeah.
But look at that. Would you look at that?
Wow.
But
Go get some Portillos together.
oh, don't even say that, dude.
My
I'm
homie's from Eau Claire. Are you close
Yeah.
to that?
I think so. What am I thinking?
Little middle of nowhere, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. Because I'm from Waukesha. It's
Chief
like
Keef
Milwaukee.
is from O Block. You know Chief Keef?
I think so. I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't cover him very well. I do not sing. That's where I kind of draw the line sometimes. They're like,
if you just pull up these bitches sauce.
dude, well, I got like Mo Bamba the other day. I was like, are you kidding me?
Sick.
And then I did it, and I was like, I can't post this. I can't put this anywhere on the internet.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How long does it usually take you to get a song down? Is it just really?
It's like kind of
vary?
one listen usually. It's just lyrics that kind of f me up.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know. I do have a weird brain. I'm aware, but I got.
Do you
I
have
was
like a photographic memory in that way? or-
no. I think it's just I am.
It's a
heavy.
music graphic memory.
Music.
Yeah, so photographs are visual things, and music you hear.
But I do know.
It's
I
like
do
a
know
photo-
Jake,
Nickelback.
I know, like you don't understand. So fish don't actually come up for air, and you hear music. This motherfucker goes, "You got a photographic memory."
What would you call it? Audio.
Auditory. You would call it auditory.
A
No,
genius. That's what
you would call it auditory
Well,
retaining.
Mark, at least I have.
My
a
mom
memory.
says special.
That's true.
But,
That's true.
auditory semen retaining.
No, I mean I was kind of just like a trained monkey as a kid. Like I learned piano. I took one lesson and then I ended up like teaching myself the song before the instructor like learned it. I was like,
Oh,
all right,
wow.
this is like, all right, I have something weird going on in my brain.
Perfect tune.
People ask that. I don't think so. I'm not like that good of a singer, but like,
Well, I'm saying, like, but can you can hear a key and then play it on the
Yeah.
piano? Yeah, that's fucking sick, dude.
well, yeah. And then so I started
Same.
with piano in like 4th grade. Same.
No, he can
Bust it out.
He can smell a biscuit and tell you where the fuck it's from.
Yeah.
Tell you gluten free or not too, like
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, I can definitely tell you that.
Well, I
Perfect
saw
gluten.
all the. I was so amazed. I'm like every sign gluten free, everything free. There's no food here. It's just everything free. Like it's crazy what LA has. Like Nashville, you can
Go
be
to
like,
Montana.
here's
There's
some.
no food there.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, Mark just went on a trip, like a golf trip for like did a
Oh,
stand-up
yeah.
show and like golf trip or whatever, and they just literally didn't feed him the entire time.
What?
But he's just gonna get
to
he's gonna
hunt?
rant on it, but we'll do it.
Yeah, we got to do it later because like, I'm
Speaking
very
of food,
upset.
what's your favorite food?
Oh, like all of it. I don't know. I gained like 40 pounds like the
So
past
how did
year.
you gain eating what? Eating 40
Eating
pounds?
chicken. I love chicken. Like hot chicken.
Nashville hot chicken?
Yes, Nashville hot chicken is good.
Damn,
and
dude.
I went through a phase. Well, because all the TikTok stuff happens, I'm like, shit, I got
You
a
went
car.
through
I don't need to
phase,
work out.
gaining 40 pounds? It's called depression.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You should.
That's
I went through a phase too.
That's a
It's
nicer
called
way to put
Zoloft.
it.
Yeah, I'm on 50 milligrams of that phase.
No, you're like F it. You start doing well on TikTok. I play guitar. I'm like, I don't need to work out.
So you went to Wisconsin for school, and then you just Nashville obviously was just the move for
Oh, yeah.
music.
Yeah, because it was originally music stuff, and I was in I was in a small school studying like business. I was business on the side. I was gonna be like an accountant. I would be the worst
That's how it happened.
ever. But yeah, and then I started the TikTok thing like right when COVID hit. And then I sat outside my dorm, and then I did the thing. I've always been able to do like the thing. So I would sit outside my dorm, and people would walk by, I'd be like, "Hey, what's your favorite song?" And I'd play it. That got me a couple 100,000, which is like really cool at the time.
Right before COVID.
No, COVID hit.
During COVID.
Yeah, I'm a baby, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just turned 22, like
Yeah.
2 days ago. So
I'm 57.
really, dude, you don't look a day over 56, bro.
No, that's fucked up. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out.
No, it was cool. It was very cool, and then it just worked out. I've always loved like entertainment or like, attention
So
horror.
you were
whatever.
living, you were in Wisconsin during COVID. The TikTok hit, right? Couple 100,000 followers, and
Yeah.
then who made like? Because as a comic, we go. I started comedy in San Francisco, right? So it's like you either got to go to New York or LA if you really
Yeah.
want to. You really want to make it.
See-
was that a decision you made yourself, or did you have people in your ear going, "You got to go to Nashville"? Will?
Yeah, it was a mixture. I mean, I wasn't very like, I don't know if I was like ready for LA. I didn't know anything. I've never been to LA, never been anything, but I did visit Nashville, and I did.
But Nashville's great for music. That's like
Yeah, it is
The
awesome.
Hollywood of
that's-
music.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
you. That's what
Music
I'm saying.
City.
Like,
It's called
yeah, you go to. If I was doing music, yeah, I feel like Nashville.
People move from LA all the time to launch their
Nashville
music
to do
career
music,
to
yeah.
Nashville.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm aware. Like that, we have too many of them.
And plus, we have too many comics here. You're gonna
Yeah.
stand out more in Nashville being funny.
Yeah, that's so true. And I realized how much I love it there too. Just it's a small town, big city, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's so much smaller than people think. Like, even all the artists there too. Like, it's not just country. A lot of cool artists like roll
Rock,
through there.
right?
A lot of rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so surprised too. And then I was in Wisconsin. I visited Nashville twice. Both times loved it. Like got on stage at like the Honky Tonk Central, just like sang a song. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
That's
and
cool.
then I was like, all right. But I had to stay in school because, parents. So I Googled easiest school in Nashville, and then I went there.
Yes, I love that
JC,
shit.
or is it like an actual music school?
No, Belmont. It's pretty nice. I just wasn't a big school fan. Like you guys
Yeah,
probably saying.
but that's
like,
good for you.
Belmont's
for
a great
sticking
school.
to it.
Belmont
bro.
is awesome. But yeah, I got media production too. So technically, all goes together. But you know what I did? Like, this is where the point is where we had like a, what do you call it? Like a senior final project, like capstone. So it was a class and you had to do a final project. And I was like, I don't know what the hell to do. And then I just sent a link of my TikTok to my professor. I was like, is this good? I was like, is this good enough? He's like, yeah, that's what you paid your degree to do. I was like, yeah. Yeah. All right. So I was like finally getting something out of it. But it was a good experience. I met so many awesome people at Belmont. And it's just like Nashville itself. It's just like there's a fine, I bet it's the same in LA. There's a fine line between people like really grinding and then people whose like parents grinded and then are paying for it.
Yeah.
Like
The nepotism aspect.
Well, also,
And they're
you
in
go-
very common in
baristas.
Nashville. Old money.
Yeah.
if you're in New York, LA, Nashville, London, like it's a town of people that are really dedicated to trying to make a career out of it. So
Yeah.
you being in that environment is going to inspire you a lot.
Oh,
you can't
it's
do
awesome.
that. You can't go to Miami or Chicago and or Austin and half-ass it. Like you got to go to those cities, and that's going to be
Yeah,
the best
that's
thing
true.
for you.
That was a big thing too, because I was in Whitewater, Wisconsin, and like 4,000 people live there, and I was like, all right, I don't think I'm going to be very much more successful here.
Well,
'Cause
you
I
can
was-
get to the big fish in that pond, but like once that happens,
I know, and it was like, and that's the
nothing.
same thing. Nashville, LA, it's all the people that were like, oh, the shit from their hometown. But then you come here, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. There's more of me, but I'm gonna beat you too. Like it was like kind of competitive. I got like a little competitive there too, especially in Nashville too, because a lot of people, it's either like they just focus on music, and that's the other thing too. Every single person in Nashville posts covers of them. It's like, oh, they put the blue light in the background, sit here, top of the frame, lyrics, and then everyone does it.
Well, it's trends.
And I was like, that's
right?
kinda-
yeah,
it's kinda
it's
like-
trends, right? You have to follow. You gotta fucking follow shit that's like popular to like we
But
were
also, I
talking
thought that
off podcast. Like you have to get them, draw them in, right? So like,
yeah, and I was like, that's lame.
Yeah,
I'm not even that big.
100%.
I'm not that good of a singer. I got this weird ass brain where I know a lot of songs.
Yeah.
And I also I like to banter with pretty ladies. So I was like, all right, there's got to be some. And it took like a while too. It's not the first series I did. It's all been music related. Actually, the first couple of viral videos I had was just funny shit. Like I nannied kids and I was like pretending to be Spider-Man. I convinced one of the kids I was Spider-Man. It was awesome. But just stupid shit like that. And then I did the music thing. I did the stupid stuff too. Like they're like, sing this song with me. And then I would do it. But then even then, the most viral one I did was a funny one where I started doing that. I was like, oh, sing this with me. Then I started singing it and I was like,
sick.
yeah, hold on. You suck. Like that's what I said to the camera. And then so many people duetted that one. Like that was the most duetted one. So I was like, all right, it doesn't even my music stuff that does go viral, it's better if I do it funny. That's when I kind of realized too.
Nice.
So at
Would you
what
like
point?
his in?
No, I think I would actually probably hallucinate and pass out.
Okay.
I can do them. I don't know what it is. I tried.
I mean, you try it again if you want.
I would like throw up.
I'm just trying to get you on the Zen train early.
I know, dude, and I tried too.
So, Will, at what point did you know that you had a talent of setting up a camera in front of girls without them knowing?
Dude, I'll do it to you.
Great description.
Okay, so yeah, obviously it's hard to get that content all the time.
Yeah.
Minimum I'll do is like, hey, is it okay if I said this right here? And they're like, what? I'm like, okay, cool. And then I go up and I sing to them.
Yeah. Because I was wondering, because like I'm sure that's like some of them are just straight up like you have a great bush or whatever, and you're able to set it up and just go up. But then often it's like
great
there's
bush.
I was gonna say like, did nobody else? Nobody else is gonna say
sure
anything.
some of you have a great bush.
I think me and him we're like, you got a great bush. I was like,
Well, that song worked
I was
really
like,
well.
shit, I'll cross my legs the other
yeah.
way.
I mean, this episode is sponsored by Manscaped. So.
Oh, I need that shit.
But no, I mean, how
but-
like what is that process like?
Yeah, most of the time it's easy. Like it's coffee shop. People are not paying attention. I
Yeah.
can just like literally, and I got a tripod too. I literally have everything I need is just like a shitty old burner phone that I do for audio, and then my guitar, and then I set my tripod down and then go.
Yeah.
And I mean, iPhones are awesome. They focus up and they'll do the thing. And I honestly, I probably only post like a third of the videos that I actually shoot, just cause like framing,
Numbers
all that
game.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Have you had any wild interactions from some of these videos? Like you met a girl, ended up dating her, or like obviously a boyfriend get mad, anything crazy happen?
You know what I just did actually? So I'm here in LA, and I get bored of just singing to girls too. So sometimes I do like vlog style. Like even tonight, I'm taking a girl to like a Tim McGraw thing, and like they're like, "Oh, film the whole thing." I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!" And even those are some of my most viral ones. I just took a girl to Luke Combs' concert, and people stay. I don't even sing. I sing like maybe a verse and like first words, and I'm like, you know what, screw this.
Yeah.
You just want to go see Luke Combs do it,
Yeah.
and then I go do that.
Those videos are
and
great.
then they love like the jokes I make along that. Like, you guys country fans?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Luke Combs is a big Zen guy. You ever see that video recently?
Oh yeah. Wait,
Fucking fan.
Stop trying to get Will to do Zins.
The fan
Listen,
was reaching
Luke
out.
Combs
They're
does
like,
it, pussy.
He was on stage, and the guy was like, "Luke," and he handed him, and Luke just popped it up and put his Zen in and went back to singing.
Yeah, and he signed it too.
So I did.
Yeah, he did.
I did do it once, and I was with my buddy, and he does them all the time. Like always has them in his mouth, and I was like, I gotta try one. I gotta do it. And I was just sitting there, and I literally thought I was gonna die. Like I don't know what it was. It made me like a super high dosage or whatever. But like I put it in, and I was like, dude, how do you do this the whole time? Like I was like nauseous. I was like lightheaded. I was like, oh god, I don't think this is good. But I feel like I don't know. It is like super
I felt
common.
that way 2 years ago as well. So
Hey, I'm a child. I know I'm a child. Damn it.
just had to work your way up.
yeah. Do you feel like
I'll get there.
Yeah.
this has been a good
I'll get
influence
to that
coming on
cool-
this podcast so
Yeah.
far?
You'll get there.
Yeah. Here, chuck on this beer. I'm just kidding. I did see those over there. I don't know if but
So this is a golf podcast. Or
Yeah.
a golf chair. I have seen that you do play.
yes, I do love playing golf. I try to play like once or twice a week, just cause.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can just go film 20 videos one day, and I'm like, oh shit, I got 4 days to do whatever. And it's like a bunch of writing, because I technically am an artist, I guess. I have a couple of crappy songs out, but then
Yeah.
like
Give yourself some credit. You know.
yeah,
You're doing
I
okay
got
for
like an
yourself.
album coming out too, so
Yeah.
it's all fun stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's like not that bad. That's what I'll say about my music. It's not that bad.
Nice.
Some people actually really like the recent one I put out. It's a little Biebery, because originally I was like, oh, I'm in Nashville, you got to do country, and then I see a couple other TikTokers that have never driven a truck, and then they do country music. I was like, I don't want to be like that.
You got any certain producers that you like working with right now, or
Dude, I got a
doing it all
couple. So
yourself?
my one buddy actually is from Utah, Michael, MYKYL, I don't know, but he's awesome. But Zach Abend is also the guy that did 2 of my songs. He's really close. He did a lot of Morgan's and Hardy's album.
Sick.
And he's awesome. It's like the same thing. There's something that he just sees that we don't, and he just gets it.
Yeah,
It's
you
awesome.
You want those people?
Yeah, they're awesome. But yeah, a bunch of funny stuff like that.
Mark's a huge Morgan Wallen fan.
Really?
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Not country
Nope.
music though.
Dude, Morgan Wallen's great. I mean,
Not-
I
I
just
just don't
listen
listen to country.
stuff.
I'm not. I just.
Dude, you know what? I hated it until
It's not even like I don't hate it. I listen to like a lot of music, bro. I just don't. It's just not on my radar at the moment.
Gotcha.
I'm sure I'll dive into it eventually.
You
no
should.
pressure, bro.
Right.
Listen to a little Hank,
Yeah.
Hank Jr. But
See,
that's like the
Yeah, but you used to go to the country bar in the Castro all the time.
yeah. But that wasn't to listen to the music. That was just to engage in the physical activities.
That's
And
yeah.
look
that
at
makes
look at nice cowgirls.
Well,
Listen, that's what I thought I was gonna get.
either way.
But golf. Yes. The country, I don't even know. Just in the entertainment industry itself, golf is huge. And I started playing like a year ago, like actually playing.
Yeah.
When I got not like some shitty like kids clubs, and then I was like, oh wait, it just takes one good shot. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this like every week forever. But
all
same
it
thing.
takes.
I'm not like that
Jake started
good.
playing a year ago too. He's been telling everybody he grew up on the golf team, but
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I knew a couple buddies that said that too.
yeah.
they say it.
But no,
A lot
I
of
mean,
country singers are big golf. I mean,
yeah,
Luke
Hardy,
Combs.
Hardy, dude, is like a really good golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I want to go golf. That's like my dream golf crew, like just Morgan, Hardy, and then maybe Luke. I don't know. He'll make me shotgun probably and do Zen, so I don't know. But,
There you go.
so I don't know. That would be
Notable.
fun. Oh, I think Darius Rucker golfs a lot too.
He does. Dude. He has a
He
golf
throws a
tournament,
tournament.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what one of my
I would love
buddies.
to play with that dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's just I saw him because I was at Barefoot in New Jersey playing. Like I just do like VIP since. Oh, that was the other thing too. Like these country festivals are so fun. That's why I love country music and like country music too.
Yeah.
The festivals are so fun, and the fact that I got to play them, and they just put me in like the VIP stage because I love crowd work. Like I had like 45-minute set. I played 4 songs just because I was doing like funny shit, and it was so funny.
Are you playing covers? Or are you playing originals?
Both. I'm surprised when people know my songs. I was like, every once in a while, I ask, like, I do. So, best way I can describe it is I do use a loop pedal because Ed Sheeran was like the shit. Like, that's what made me want to play guitar. So, I started doing like loop pedal stuff, and then I knew all these songs. So, I was like, all right, I'm going to mash them up. So, best way I can say it is like a loop pedal, acoustic, big booty mix. So, that's like kind of,
Okay.
it's really fun, but a little country too. And then sometimes I ask the crowd, I'm like, do you guys know any of my music? And they're like, yeah. Play Skinny Boy. I was like, all right.
I feel like that's such a good in, bro. I mean, like that's how the fucking Stones started. Like
Yeah.
the Rolling Stones were all it was just a fucking cover band. And then when people, dude, and I'm excited for you, Will. I'm excited for this album.
He's blowing up.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
That's
huge.
fucking sick,
Gonna be
bro.
huge.
I'm excited for the original, and I think you should take a little pride in it, bro. Stop saying that it's like, oh, some of it's not bad.
It's my little thing.
Fuck you, Will.
Dude,
Come
you're
on,
very,
Hey,
very
hey.
talented.
Come on,
Listen.
dog.
Stay humble. I don't want to be like the LA.
I get you.
I mean, I
That's
think
cool.
you
I gotta know
I think
that.
Yeah, take us in, bro.
Okay, what kind is it? Is that would that like would that
There
put
we
me
go.
on my ass?
There we go. There we
And
go.
then we gotta
You
pay
do not
some-
have to do this.
we got-
Do you do trick shots? Why not? Stick 'em in
You
there.
should just throw
Well,
it
you
upper
do
deck.
not have to take one of those.
I want to try.
Yeah, he wants to.
Maybe later. I'll save it for later.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in case I start like
Just pocket it.
getting green
Pocket
like on the podcast. Shit, no, that it is cool. And thank you because I am about to put out an album. So like half artist.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I forget a lot of people do that. Like Jeremy Renner has a bunch of music out. I'm like, oh, that guy's awesome. He's an amazing actor, but people don't know him for his music.
You don't like Jeremy Renner?
He would literally shoot an arrow through your head, dude.
No, he's not. That dude's 4 feet tall, bro. I'll fucking.
We talking
I'll
about
go like this.
We
to
talking about the
Jeremy Renner.
snowplow? The snow
We're
Yeah,
talking
driver?
about
snowplow.
Fucking Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, he fought a snowplow, dude.
Yeah,
He would fight you.
I've heard things that he's not a good guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard many a stories. He's just a fucking.
It's probably Loki's staff, bro.
And
Mark went on a date with him and it
and
didn't
listen,
go
bro.
well.
Like you want to not.
I had to kneel down
have
to
me dress
smooch
up
him.
like a cowgirl, then that's fine, bro. But I'm not gonna listen to your country music. Okay, I'm gonna wear.
Some of the
cowgirl
feel like
greatest
this is
Boston
coming
movies
from
of all
somewhere
time,
else.
and Jeremy Renner's
Yeah.
in.
Dude,
This
the
guy-
town fucking sucks,
No,
bro.
dude,
The
I'm
town
not
is
gonna
one of
do
the
this with
worst
you.
movies
Don't come
that
at my
I've
city like
ever
that.
seen. There's no story. There's no hook. It's about two fucking idiots that can't rob a fucking
I'm trying to figure it out.
stadium properly.
Is he a
Brother.
Boston guy?
Jeremy Renner?
No, he's in an iconic Boston movie.
Yeah, he's just an iconic.
So yeah, anything related to Boston, Jake just gets fired up.
Oh,
But
really?
Town is undeniably one of the greatest Boston
Yeah,
movies
The
of all time.
But I love-
the town sucks, bro. Good Will Hunting is the #1 good Boston movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and the
didn't say it
town
wasn't.
is
I'm
like
just saying Town is
the
great.
town is like top 50 maybe, bro. Town sucks. Town's a bad movie. Ben Affleck sucks.
Name me 48 that are better. If you're
Good Will Hunting. I think in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles they have a layover in
Okay,
Boston.
All right.
Counts.
Boondock Saints. That's Boston, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think
48.
That was 48. I counted.
I'll fucking look up Boston movies right now, dude, and I'll listen. Big Lebowski.
No.
I've never seen someone so.
What's
La
the
La
movie
Land.
with What's the movie with Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah. Fever Pitch?
Fever Pitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great fucking Boston movie, dude.
I would say Fever Pitch is maybe more nostalgic.
Spotlight is phenomenal. That's a great Boston movie.
There's gotta be a
Dude,
good.
that's talking about hooking up with kids.
Yeah, but no, it's
Oh.
talking about
Yeah, but no.
busting the dudes.
Oh,
Pieces of a Woman. Mystic River, bro. Mystic River is phenomenal. Also, a movie about hooking up with kids.
oh, Jesus.
Mystic River's
There's a
Connecticut.
lot of
Mystic
hooking up with
River's
kids
Connecticut.
movie in Boston.
Something going on there.
The Departed.
Yeah, The Departed is better.
Yeah, The Departed is better. We're going.
Well,
Black
He's got a
Mass.
few more.
Have you genuinely
The
like
Social Network.
Social Networks? Yeah, better.
21.
No.
21's. You love that movie. It's about blackjack and Kevin Spacey's in it. And he touches kids.
Yeah, I was about to say there's another connection there.
Theme.
What the fuck is going on with Boston?
The Equalizer.
Jesus Christ, that's where Pizzagate
The
started.
Heat. 10.
Wow.
Like, dude, so many, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The Boston Marathon bombing.
Okay.
Jimmy
that
O
movie.
Yang, dude. Jimmy O Yang was great.
Yeah, dude. Bill Burr.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Rogan.
His life is a movie.
Greg Fitzsimmons, bro.
I don't know enough about Boston to pitch in. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm trying
fine.
to- yeah.
I'm trying to move on.
You know what's crazy? The town didn't even come up on Boston movies when I Google searched it.
Oh, that's a sign.
Yeah, that is a sign. Let me look up
Your
the-
favorite comic,
We're watching
Louis
the town after
C.K.
this. It's a goddamn fantastic movie.
Your
Yeah.
favorite
Also,
comic,
hey,
Louis C.K.
another-
from there.
Another very good theme there about touching, but that's okay.
He was touching himself.
True.
So that was, he's
92%
adjacent to
on
it.
Rotten Tomatoes. Unfucking believable.
So Griff asked you earlier, but has anything ever like panned out with these girls that you?
I've been on a few dates. I try not to smooch them. You got to stay professional. So like,
Right.
I made a lot of friends. But
Griff asked you earlier, and you sidestepped the question, so Jake is asking you now.
I see.
To really.
yeah, so I've
Like anything
done.
wild, not going on a date.
Yeah.
Like in the moment,
No,
something.
have you ever had unprotected sex with any of these ladies?
I don't know what that is, but
There we go. That's
Where-
Yeah, he's-
that is the clip we put out right there, bro. That's
genuine.
That is a
No, I'm just
man
kidding.
that has been classically
Wow.
media trained.
His PR agent has trained him well.
no, this is just my drinking buddy, dude. He's a bad influence.
This guy with 2 different earrings is not a fucking PR training. There's no way that this guy with 2 different fucking earrings is PR training.
No.
This dude,
rocking a golf team hat.
This dude fucks hard, bro. Are you kidding
Listen,
me?
my manager freaks out every once in a while. Like he's like, you don't do podcasts. You're gonna say something.
Yeah.
Like people know you for singing. Well, you don't need to
Well, it was
be
a good
canceled
run,
already.
Will. It was a good run.
It was
Yeah,
a good run.
I don't think anything bad.
But let's bring in the victims. No, I'm just playing.
And then just he comes in.
yeah, Will.
My friend comes in.
Yeah, my bad.
Ryan,
Not
you're
Will,
wasted.
not Will. My bad. I'm high.
Yeah, Will
that's
did this
okay.
golf podcast, and all of a sudden he's banned
Oh,
from
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
Like,
start your golf.
Yeah, we've
career.
actually seen some flags.
Yeah, that's
in your
okay. You
account.
actually can't get canceled in golf. We've tried. So
really.
100% not. It's actually the foundation is built on cancelable offenses. So I mean, the sport is getting a ball in a hole.
PGA
It's
Tour
like,
is
it is what it is.
a money laundering scheme. Country clubs as a whole is tax evasion. Golf's now owned by Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
I thought you were talking about us as a whole as tax. Don't say that.
Oh
On
no.
there. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You can't
spent-
admit- you can't
fucking
admit
right
that,
your
during taxes
boys.
this weekend.
Okay. Thank you.
No, yeah, we haven't really talked about golf at all. I'm not that good, but I freaking love it.
Do you follow it at all? Do you watch like
I don't as much as I should. I keep falling asleep. I'm
There's
sorry.
a lot of other things to do in life, so that's
Yeah.
that's okay.
What's your favorite part of the game?
The drinking. Okay, honestly,
That's a good answer.
I I'm trying to think of like the last time I played and like didn't have like a beer while I played. Like that's like where it is. Like I was always just for fun, but then I finally interlocked, and then I was like, oh shit, I got some game, and then I like started playing.
Hit that interlock. Yeah, I just put my boy on the interlock because I have like a stable of golfers.
He has a stable of golfers.
Yeah, that are just starting out. And I'm teaching them all, right, and I just put someone.
Yeah, if you need a coach,
He's
by the way.
grooming.
Yeah, he's the one that like
grooming
started.
golfers.
Grooming, no, because they're not young, but I am grooming middle-aged adults. So,
That's appropriate.
I just put one on interlock, and he's I don't like it, and it's
I didn't
like,
either.
Shut up, bitch, and fucking do it. And he literally throws a dart. Next
Literally
shot.
exactly
It's
what
like
happened.
Just
with
like
him.
these little things that I do. Liff is my star. This is my star player right
Child.
here. I don't really tell him much, and in fact, I put him down a lot. But he needs that,
Yeah, getting too
I'm
high in his
Mark's
head.
hype coach.
Griff,
You'd be a great one. I
Griff
can just
is
see
the
that.
only person that can mentally like take me out of it within 3 words and put me into it within 3 words. He's
3 little
witchcraft.
words.
Those 3
And it's
little
all
words.
just an
And
inflection
it's
of tone.
the same words.
It's an inflection of
It's just
tone.
the inflection.
You got this.
It's
got this.
It's
Like
it's either there it is, or it's there it is, and it's like
Two completely different effects.
different things.
That's the best kind of advice, though.
Have you played any dope courses?
Nashville has some pretty nice ones.
Really? We're gonna go out to Nashville.
Hermitage?
Yeah,
How
I
do you
know.
fucking say it? Hermitage?
Hermitage
Yeah.
is awesome.
Hermitage?
We were supposed to
Yeah.
go out because Friday Beers actually has a bar in Nashville
Really?
called Almost Friday. And,
Okay. Oh wait, I've been there. Duh.
Oh, really? Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it opened, I don't know, like 6 months ago, maybe a year
Yeah,
ago. And we've been trying to go out because we're like, see
fun.
like, big part of this company. And like we're supposed to do an event there. Yeah, we have equity, no big deal. And the Hermitage invited us to come out to like stay on their property and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we
They're
had to
awesome.
cancel because it was US Open week here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we're
actually,
been trying to get
they're
back
funny
out.
on TikTok
equity deal
too.
didn't
You
go
see that?
through.
The
Dang.
Hermitage
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really funny on TikTok.
Dude, you showed me that video. Is
Yeah.
the golf shop guys?
Yeah, the golf shop
It's
guys.
Yeah.
actually Hermitage. But
Yeah.
Hermitage?
Daly
Hermitage.
lives there apparently now in Old Hickory. I want to go play Old Hickory.
Oh, I played there the other day too.
What is that like? How's
Really?
that course?
It's kind of hard. I was there like just celebrating. I think it was like my graduation like present, like going out and playing out there. It
Oh,
was,
nice.
It's really nice. There's a couple courses that are like
These are private courses, correct?
yeah. There's some public ones though that I honestly are a lot better than ones that I grew up playing.
Dude, there's great public courses
Yeah.
in
McCabe,
Nashville.
Ted Rhodes.
Yeah.
Actually, I just
Ted
played.
Rhodes?
Yeah,
That's a solid name for a course. Just slap your name on it.
it's pretty cool.
The Griff Pippin.
The Griff Pippin.
yeah. I think I just played Nashville, and it was so fun. It was just like, they're not that hard, but I play okay on them. I'm not like,
Play some hard
I'm-
courses.
oh, I should.
Play some brutal courses from the tips. And then when you hit a good shot there, that'll make you feel that much better.
Oh, really?
But that's the fun thing about golf, like if you're you can get by and be like bad or mediocre and still have the best time ever,
Oh yeah, like it just takes a couple good shots. And honestly, there's a couple courses too. Like I got an eagle the other day. I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm fucking professional. Like there's some feelings that are like I was like I could do this professionally.
Yeah.
Like I think everybody has that thought in their head. Like after like one good hole, you're like this is easy. This is easy as shit.
Yeah.
But then you have like the one where I fucking hit a tree 2 times. Yeah. Like and I'm like, oh god, he's seen my best and my worst shots. So that's why I also brought him.
Yeah, it's very easy to forget like everything you're doing.
Yep. Even Justin Thomas recently said after missing the cut, he was like, if you lose your confidence, you feel like you're never going to get it back again. And if you have your confidence, you feel like you can never lose it. That's how golf
great.
is in a nutshell.
Yes, that is very. Because then you're just like, all right, I think just be chill, smooth swing, have a beer. Because sometimes I get too in my head. Like when I'm completely like sober playing, I'm like, yeah, this is why people drink on the golf course. Because it's just so, you need it. You need a little like edge off. Like just calm down.
Well, that's what those are for.
It's like eyeing me down, like to the right of my seat. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, unlike music, if you're bad or mediocre, people know right away. And
Oh,
it's
that's so true.
You can't fake it.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what people. Yeah, people have said that like my music, like the recent ones that I like have a bunch of unreleased stuff that I'm putting together, and they're like, "Oh, dude, this is like Justin Bieber." I was like, "No, it's me." And they're like, "Really?" Like the really thing is like, it's starting to hit. Like that's pretty good. Like really, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll use
It's
all
like,
that
oh,
as
shit.
motivation
Alright.
too, and yeah.
But it's weird because I never thought ever I would even write songs. Like my dream job, like ever since I knew I was in a little attention whore shit in like senior year of high school, I was like, I want to be like an SNL writer or like a TV show host. Like that's my shit.
Yeah.
But then also this music stuff happened. I was like, oh wait, this is also a thing too. I don't know. I just want to try it all. It's fun. And then really doing these festivals now too, and just getting up there and feeling so comfortable, and even going for like I had a 30-minute set and it ended up being like an hour and 15 just because the sound guys were cracking up. Like I was looking over there and I'm like, can I do one more? And they're like, dude, they're like, and then the guy get off and the next band is pissed and stuff too. But it's like so cool. And the following really helps because now people like recognize me for the music stuff too.
Yeah.
So they listen. And then I had some awesome fans, like especially these country festivals. One of them wanted to get like my face tattooed, like just crazy shit like that.
Well,
and it's
music
really
fans,
fun.
like, I feel like is the easiest genre to get people to actually come out and buy tickets to stuff.
Yeah. Comedy's
not
hard too.
stand up.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think unless you have like the TikTok thing, dude. Matt Rife, that's like the in. I
Yeah.
think.
You just gotta be really hot, and women will buy tickets to your shows.
Matt Rife's really funny, bro.
He's really funny.
He's
really
signed a fucking solid deal with Live Nation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was in Nashville. I missed it. Otherwise, I would have gone. But yeah, I want to see. He's on my list. But stand up, dude. I am such a big fan. Like Tom Segura, all the way from. I love Theo Vaughn. He's in Nashville too. A lot of comics are in Nashville.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Theo moved there.
Theo lives there. Who else?
Nate Bargatze.
Nate.
He's
oh
so
yeah,
funny.
and
Oh,
Steve.
and-
Steve. Half Korean, Irish last name.
Oh,
Great
I know you're talking
Burn.
about
Burn. Yeah, he lives there. I think.
Yeah.
Well, damn. What's his name? Shane Gillis and Nate Bargatze did like a pop-up show. We have one really good Zanies in Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I want to do like an open mic there. Like I'm talking about, I want to just try it. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
you
it.
should.
Because I always write shit and I'm like, this is stupid. But then I say it. Well, I say it to my friends and they're like, Will, shut the hell up. But then I say it to like random people and they're like, wait, that was really funny. Even my manager's like awesome. He's a big stand-up fan too. And I was just over the phone. I was like, hey, I wrote something funny. Can I tell you? And he's like, yeah, sure, go. And then he's like, but it's gonna be terrible. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And then I did it. And he's like, all right, that was pretty funny. We'll get you open mic. I was like, okay, cool.
Well, Mark's a great audience if you want to pitch it on him.
No, I feel like it hit me probably, actually. but no, it's always fun. I mean, I never know what's next. I love music. I'll always write songs and stuff too. Cause I started writing some too, and even like my dad. Actually, my dad is funny as shit with all this TikTok stuff too.
Yeah.
Because it's all like older guys that follow me. So occasionally he'll get at his like office job in Chicago. He'll be like, hey, you related to that Will Cullen kid that goes and sings up to girls? Like you see your like nephew or something? And he's like, no, that's my kid.
That's funny.
And he's like, all right. Well, actually, he's like,
Is he proud of you? You think?
he is. He said that to me the first time the other day.
Wow.
For the first time?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Good for
dude.
Was it when you
Give him a
graduated
zin
or it
for
was like?
Yeah.
No, you know what it was?
You earned a Zen for that.
No, listen, this is when it was. Not when I crossed 1 million followers on whatever. Not when I got the blue check mark.
Who'd you meet?
Well, me.
Oh,
but
I
like
thought
it was when TaylorMade reached out and wanted to send me clubs.
Wow.
That's when my dad was
We
like,
haven't even
Dude,
that's when my dad
this
was
is
like,
goddamn bullshit, dude. We've been golf
hey,
traders.
okay, if it helps you, they haven't sent it to me.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm struggling.
TaylorMade reached out to me to send us clubs.
No, no, they didn't. Dude,
They did. I literally called you
Where are
about
the
it
clubs?
last week, and you were like, "No, that's not true." I put them on email with KC. Don't worry about it. We're
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We'll
good.
get you the clubs.
We're
I
good.
mean, dude,
haven't
we've
gotten
been
them.
doing this for 3 years now, and we
Yeah.
still don't have a club deal. And
No way.
it's goddamn ridiculous.
Cobra
All right?
sent us clubs.
He's wearing more golf clothes than we are. He's got a Roback sweater.
They
on.
okay, so
They probably do that.
Roback sends us a
actually,
lot of
the
shit,
CEO reached out.
Yeah.
Like
Roback
he
sends-
DM'd me, bro, and I was like, holy
Roback
shit.
sends a lot of shit out, bro.
Yeah,
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 but
we
they
did
still
Roback a
they
while
made
ago
they made
there,
me
Will.
feel special.
Will, cool your jets there, Will. I had that Roback sweater a long time ago. Big
I
dog.
think the coolest thing I got
Griff
though.
has sold about 12 of those Roback sweaters on eBay, bro.
Wait, so what did that conversation go like with your dad? When was he trying to get clubs by saying that he's proud of
No,
you?
I
or-
like told him, and
Oh.
and he was like, "Hey, Dad, guess what?" He's like, "What?" He's like, he's like, "Oh, another viral video." I was like, "No, guess who DM'd me?" I was like, "TaylorMade, bro," and he's like, "You little shit, I'm proud of you." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But the cool,
That's what it takes. Golf.
Yeah,
is
dude.
What connects a father-son relationship. When nothing else you do matters. If you do something in the golf space, your dad's proud of you.
That's how Griff and his dad connected.
Yeah,
oh really?
100%.
He hasn't said he
Came out of the woodworks and like super proud now.
Yeah, he you hit a couple good shots, and then you're like, "Hey, I'm
Oh,
paying my bills
oh.
through golf." He's like, "I'm proud of you."
Oh, when you outdrive them, dude. Have you ever done that? Outdrive
My dad doesn't play, so
Oh really?
yeah.
I don't know about you, but when I did that to my dad, I was like, yeah, dude, this is awesome. But actually, this one guy, he makes custom wedges. So he made me two, like a 44 and a 48.
What's his name?
Oh God, you know, I really have to
The
find
wedge
it
wizard.
because he.
It wasn't that guy. 'Cause that would be a huge reach out. If the wedge wizard reached out to you, the dude from the guy from Callaway, the guy who's like Anthony Tarantino or whatever.
Oh.
I think I've seen.
Yeah, we all need all your
I'm gonna
golf
shout this
contacts.
guy out right now though, because he sent me 2 Callaways. He makes custom
Probably
wedges.
is this guy? I
And
swear to
he
God,
was-
if it's this dude, I'm gonna be so upset.
he was
I'm trying
awesome.
to get a wedge from this guy for years.
What is it?
You know,
I gotta
you've
find
seen
it.
his stuff.
No, I'm saying like,
So, Will,
what,
this is
why
what we
aren't
do. We bring
getting?
on young content creators on our podcast,
And
and,
you
then
just-
we shame them for getting the stuff that we wanted.
I found him. Anthony
God damn it.
Taranto.
Oh,
Is that the guy that you want?
Yeah, dude, he like does it for all the pros. His shit costs like thousands of dollars,
Do
and
you
he's
think-
backlogged for.
No, look, dude. I don't know if
did
you can see
talk
this.
to him pre nose job?
I
Yeah.
Do you think now
did.
it would change it?
it might, yeah.
That might be the factor.
Yeah.
Like when I think about every single cool
Did he
thing.
send it to you?
Yeah, he sent me
Can I see
2
these
things.
wedges?
Look at so he put it on there on the back.
Jake is-
Oh, this is
He
great.
said, hey,
is
it says
fuming.
on there, what's your favorite song? And hey, can I sit down with you? It's awesome. I like use them, and I
Uh-oh.
hit amazing with them. I was like, holy shit.
Uh-oh.
That's great.
You can have
other
one,
golf
buddy.
that you are working
I
with.
want one of your custom wedges, all right, Will?
I'm just saying, he's awesome. So if he's or whatever, I'll
It'd be
send it
funny
to
if
him.
you were just like a.
You even
young-
post about him. You just gave you
Oh,
wedges.
I put him on my story.
Oh,
I
you
had
did?
to. Well, he
Okay.
just sent like that's the thing. A lot of things you guys probably just get sent stuff, and you're like, shit, this is awesome. I'm gonna put it on my story. Like, because sometimes it's like
Yeah,
one thing to like
100%.
really put it in like a post and stuff like that. But then when they send you it for free, I was like, I'll put it on my story.
Yeah.
Like I did
You don't
some
want to hard
rollback.
post everybody.
Yeah, you can't. You know, soft launch. But
Yeah, you don't want to stay hard all the time.
yeah, it's not a fun life. That was 8th grade, bro. Can't do that. But
So, Will, what do you got coming down the pipeline? Like, what as far as the album's called?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Self-titled.
Can I sit here for a second?
That would be or what's your
Ooh.
favorite
Yeah.
song? It should just be
Yeah.
favorite song.
Favorite songs?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I kind of
not a
like
bad
that.
idea.
I kind of like that.
No, I mean it's probably EP. EP is like what you do like when you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
your
yeah.
first
I know.
film.
I'm
So it'll probably
38,
be-
bro. I know about EPs. I knew about EPs.
I thought you were
before were born.
57.
Nah, I'm 47.
Right in the middle. But
So you're gonna drop the EP, and then what about content wise, bro? Is there anything that you got
yeah,
like that you're excited about?
So yeah, I actually like. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting like a little tired of singing to pretty girls all the time.
Yeah,
And you know what? It's fun. It was a cool thing, but even it shows in the views. You
wanna
got to
sing
you got to switch it
over
up.
with dudes now.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna actually switch sides.
Yeah.
And you know,
perfect. Well,
Might be
Pride
good.
Month was a couple months ago, so we missed that, but next year. But what you got something else?
yeah. I
Really?
So yeah, even all the so all these festivals are really fun too.
Uh-huh.
I got a following now too, so people like maybe like a certain level of respect or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I can go, like I was I love like the interview talk show type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like spitballing too. It's we filmed a couple of them, just like it's editing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I love Zach like Between Two Ferns.
Yeah, one of
I
the
love
best.
I love that shit. And I don't know. I've always been like kind of not a like my comedy is very like kind of douchey, like kind of a dick. Like you can jokingly like my best friends, like some of the funniest times or like some of the most we've ever laughed is when we're just shit talking to each other.
Yeah,
And I just love that kind of comedy too.
Yeah.
And you know, you can be nice too, but I think it's funnier when you kind of make fun of someone like roast.
Yeah.
There's a reason why those are so popular.
yeah,
Hate roasting people.
yeah.
Well, you're a nice guy.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course. That's
Not roasting,
exciting.
but like
Yeah.
just stuff like that. So I do it like with some country people.
Yeah.
Lauren,
sick.
Lauren
That's
Elena,
exciting.
Michael Ray. I think like with Michael Ray, he's got that one song, "Kiss a Little More, Think a Little Less."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, did you think a little less when you got those stupid tattoos?" Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sick.
Oh,
Okay.
even with like Lauren.
When do you plan on dropping that?
I don't know. We got to edit and then you got to clear it with all these people. But it's fun, and I love like the element of adding music to it. Nobody does like a music podcast. Well, Howard Stern, but like
Yeah.
that guy's Howard Stern. I want to do like I don't know something someone hasn't done. Like otherwise, like you know, podcasts. I don't know. I have a couple friends that try to do podcasts, and they're just like, I don't. Nobody wants to listen to this. But
It's hard.
something like, well,
Saturated.
even the TikTok clips are like
Yeah.
where it's at. Like that's how you get some.
You should
people.
go into a Christian rock, and then
I
just
would
get
get
big in
canceled.
churches.
Well,
I
we're
would
doing
get so
Christian.
canceled.
We're doing a Christian golf podcast next year, so we're
Really?
excited about that popping.
Very nice. You can.
You wouldn't
discuss-
know it, but Mark.
should go into.
Christian.
You should also like learn the some like Hebrew songs as well, so that you can just like go into
you're right.
synagogues and churches.
Yeah,
and
fuck singing Morgan
That's
Wallen,
where
bro.
the
I'm gonna just
money
sing
is, dude.
hymns.
Money's in
That's
the
where the-
synagogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bar mitzvahs. That's where the
Like, hit 'em
money's
with, like, a
at.
Baruch
Especially as a
Atah
music
Adonai.
performer, your all-time top gig is a bar mitzvah. That's my all-time top comedy gig.
Really?
Is like a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, it's like a wedding but better.
Dude,
I feel like you could
that's-
crush it in the bar mitzvah market. You would
that's-
destroy.
Look into it.
Yeah.
Listen, I know a couple people. And you
Management?
set you up.
You know some people.
I got a bar mitzvah guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick though. I'm excited for that Between Two Ferns and the fucking EP, which is like 5-6 tracks, 4 to 6
think
tracks.
5.
If you guys don't know about fucking,
Do you know the next
Wow.
one? You know what the next one's called? The next
What?
song?
What?
It's called Smooch.
I like Smooch.
It was written with me, and it was like this. It was me and 3 guys, and we were just gaying around. We were like, all
Yeah.
right, let's write a song called about kissing each other. And then we.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I'm just kidding. It's actually I don't even know if I specify if it's a girl in the song. Oh, I do actually. Yeah.
Smooching
Better
your
not to.
boys.
There's a Megan Fox reference, so it's like a girl. But yeah, it's Smooch. I think I just like put it up, so like it'll be uploaded and stuff like that within the month. It'll get out. But it's fun. It's like it's a lot less country. I got such a damn One Direction white boy voice, so like I want to do country, but I can't talk like this all the time. And then
Yeah.
or sing about
Well,
dirt
keep
roads. and
zinning
shit.
and smoking, and you'll get there. Bro.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that
definitely get there.
I want to get that.
Coulter Wall voice.
No, dude, I want to get that Steven Tyler voice. I want to get that
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
there
That's my
you go.
dream. Like Miley Cyrus, my voice up, because she sounded like all cutesy and smooth and stuff too. But now her voice is like,
is about the journey.
dude, her voice is like gold. I could listen to that shit. There's one video of Miley Cyrus on TikTok. It's just her singing what's it, Angels Like You, just acoustic in like a white room, and I just listened to it on repeat. I was like, that is just beautiful.
I listen to it in the shower every day.
Really?
Well, sick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Well, Jake, you got any hot button questions for your #1 Instagram follow here?
No, dude, I'm excited that you're here.
Jake
and-
texts your videos to the group like all the time, bro.
Really?
Dude, I'm a fan.
all the
I think
time,
it's
bro.
great.
Hey, I'm a
fuck
fan of
with
you.
bro. I fuck with you too, bro. Thanks for
guys.
coming in, bro.
Well,
I
yeah.
fuck with that.
I mean, you did bring a guitar,
Yeah.
so I want to give you the option of playing if you want to.
Oh, can you play us out, bro?
A song about golf.
Can you play us out?
Can we write one together?
I'm certainly not gonna.
I'm not gonna do that either. But or maybe
you-
just like a good. Oh,
I don't know, a
maybe
golf
we
song?
should play on
What
our
would be a
old.
thing that you could play?
No, let's play on our old
Country Club
Let me-
Country
I'm
Club
gonna grab it.
Jason intro, and then he could play that on the outro, doing us out.
Could you think you could learn it that fast?
Dog, that's his fucking. You know him. You're a fan of him. What the
Well, I
fuck?
don't know how his process works. Like,
his process is he hears
It's
it.
a weird brain, dude.
Yeah.
I don't,
Do you need another
um,
mic? Should I put that one? Oh, I think that's probably
that'd
fine.
be
Yeah.
fun.
Should we play him our old intro?
You want,
Yeah, you got
want
one?
an
Play him our
intro?
old intro.
Couple buddies drinking beer, playing golf.
Ooh,
We can
There
just.
we go.
Damn, dude. Griff just got.
That's actually
fucking
my
pretty
favorite.
hard
My
at it.
favorite
I've
song.
already
just
been
popped
hard.
a fucking zin in his pants right now, dude.
Yeah.
Popped a fucking double lipper, dude.
Dude, actually,
down
so
there,
that's
bro.
funny. That's
Upper
my.
decker and bottom decker, bro. That's a 3 milligram though.
Lift, do you
Just
have
went
it? Do
to
you
a 6.
our intro song?
I have the intro song without any. It's just the acapella.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
hear that. I can.
No,
make it
the
work.
old one.
Wait, if he puts on these headphones, will we be able to hear it?
It would be the old one.
I can
We-
just play
we
it
just
right
go.
here.
Oh, you can
I'll
just play it?
Yeah, one second.
What about
That's
the
funny,
old
though.
one from like an old episode?
Huh?
No, well,
Oh yeah, I mean you could just do it that way. I guess.
yeah.
Dun. Sounds good already.
In the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby.
Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. You can make it country.
Yeah.
I think that's a different key.
Can we do something with that?
Dude.
Was it? We're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Something like that.
Oh, I already
Damn,
like
dude.
it. I already
know.
like
Yeah,
it.
so it's we're not in the club.
I
we're right
don't
next
even
to it.
care. Next to it's fine.
No, that's actually funny. That's my favorite. My favorite thing to do.
Right next
I'm
to
gonna
it.
need a smooch after
What
this.
did he say? What did he say? We're not in the
Do
club.
you need him to play one more time to get it, or you
Yeah,
feel
one
like
more
That's just
time.
lyrics I can't get, but it's like just the easy
Yeah.
chords. Bring me up here.
Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent.
Bam.
Me
That-
and my crew are country adjacent. That's hard. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah, we
high.
got it. No, we
it's
got
up
it.
there. That's up there.
Put it.
yeah.
Do your
It was
spin on
recorded
it.
in a closet,
Do your spin, bro.
Me and my. That's catchy as shit. Country club adjacent.
Yeah.
You can mess it up too.
Yeah, I like it.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's
Keep
like
going, Will. You got it.
I don't know.
Just spit it, bro.
It's great.
just spit it. Me and my crew next to the club.
Yeah.
Getting drunk, zins, and talking shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like you should beatbox if you can.
Well, no, I don't beatbox. I just do ad libs.
Oh, okay, good. You were really good at that, dude. I was like getting hyped up.
I was just doing the ad libs. Yeah. No. Don't do that, Griff. We're not trying to get canceled.
Oh, Boots and Cats will cancel you.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite thing to do ever. My favorite song I've ever written is called "Colton's a Bitch." It's just my buddy, and we just sit there and we just write songs. Definitely get cancelable songs sometimes.
100%.
But you know what? No one's filming them. Do like all these impressions, like Ed Sheeran. Sometimes when I do Ed Sheeran, he raps sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I always do like.
He's actually a solid rapper.
Yeah,
He's great.
he's good. Eminem was up there. I was like, dude,
Look
I'd
at
rather
Frankie
listen to
Mark.
Ed Sheeran right now.
It's a little
I met her on
dicky.
Grafton Street by the side of a bar. She had a cigarette with me. One about I sang to a British lady literally yesterday, and I did my British impression, and she's like, "That's pretty good." Or she said, "That was pretty good."
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It was close.
Mark just does an Indian accent for every impersonation.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, really, what we're trying to do is get a new intro song for free, and
But it didn't
frame
happen.
it as like, oh, you.
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah, it didn't happen though.
Country club adjacent.
I was really getting there, but it never happened, bro. You know, we almost did it.
Yeah, it was
Will.
fantastic. What
You
you
gotta-
said.
Yeah, Will.
gotta
Thank
pay
you
for
so
that.
fucking much.
Oh, thank
bro.
you guys.
Thank you so
We're going
much
nuts.
for coming
Oh,
on
that was
the
awesome.
pod,
Appreciate
bro.
you. Fair enough.
Really appreciate
I'm so
you.
excited to see just like your trajectory in the
I'm
next
excited
couple
for the
years. It's
EP,
blowing
bro.
up. If you guys aren't already following Will Cullen, Cullen,
He'll send you my TikTok.
on all the things.
That's a nice Irish name there.
That's Irish name. Oh yeah, it is
Sir.
German too.
Come fucking catch these hands,
Yep.
bro.